Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Monday, July 13th. You'll be interested to know, today is National French Fry Day. This crispy celebration traces back to earlier potato love and honors the golden fry that brings smiles from coast to coast. Grab your favorite dipping sauce, share a batch with friends, and let's make today a deliciously fun Fry Fest celebrate with a smile. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Monday in Encinitas. This morning it's looking fair with 3+ feet waves coming in. Conditions are clean early, but they'll shift to choppy by late morning as the wind picks up to onshore at 5 miles per hour. Expect the swell to hold around 3+ feet throughout the day with slight variations later on. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with the 1 foot incoming mid-tide when the south-southwest swell is 2 feet at 13 seconds and the onshore wind is 2 miles per hour. The first high tide on Monday will be 4 feet at 10 a.m., followed by a 2-foot low tide at 2:30. The nearshore buoy at Beacons reads 74 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions are fair with waves around 2 to 3 feet, peaking early in the day on Tuesday. Wednesday maintains similar size with clean conditions in the morning, providing a better opportunity for rides. On Thursday, the swell builds slightly to 3+ feet, but becomes choppy throughout the day, making for more challenging surf. This morning, it's cloudy and it feels like 73 degrees with 5 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:01 and will rise again tomorrow at 5:51. It looks like we're in for a mostly cloudy day with temperatures reaching a high near 73 and a light west breeze around 8 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 75. Tonight, clouds will linger with a low around 70 and a calm west wind around 4 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather. Tuesday is partly sunny with a high near 75 and a light west wind up to 10 miles per hour, becoming mostly cloudy overnight with a low near 71. Wednesday will be mostly sunny with a high near 79 and a partly cloudy night around 73. Then Thursday through Friday bring a slight chance of rain showers mainly after 11 a.m. with highs in the mid to upper 70s and overnight lows near 71. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, California's highest tide of the year, known as a king tide, is expected to arrive on Monday, just before 9 p.m. in La Jolla and along the coast. This year's peak tide is predicted to reach almost 7.2 feet in elevation. Reinhard Flick, a research associate at Scripps Institution of Oceanography, explains that these peak high tides can be predicted using astronomy and water responses. He notes that while king tides may not be associated with big storms, they do increase the likelihood of flooding when combined with swell or storm events. Flick emphasizes that the rapid rise of Southern California's water elevation, now increasing by 3 to 4 millimeters per year, poses a greater concern for coastal flooding. As we approach Monday's calm waves, updates will be available on UC San Diego's Coastal Data Information Program, encouraging everyone to observe these tides for a glimpse into our coast's future. Now on to sports. Robert Whittaker met the media Saturday after his win over Nikita Krylov at Ultimate Fighting Championship 329. Whitaker put away Krylov with a third-round technical knockout to close out the prelims at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Whitaker was making his Ultimate Fighting Championship debut at light heavyweight after spending his entire tenure with the promotion at middleweight. Everything that could go right did go right. I can't express to you how good I feel, Whitaker said. Now he feels he is in title contention at 205 pounds after this victory. Winning opens doors, and I have won, and the doors are open, he added. In local sports, the Padres took the rubber match against Toronto yesterday, 5-4, in a tight contest that came down to late-inning heroics at Petco Park. German Marquez couldn't make it through the fifth, but the bullpen stepped up. Adrian Morejon earned the win with 2 innings of relief, and Mason Miller notched his 25th save. Manny Machado went 3 for 4 with an RBI, and Jake Cronenworth added 2 hits and a run batted in. San Diego is now riding a 2-game winning streak and sits at 48-48 in a competitive NL West that keeps punching back. The team heads to Kansas City on Friday to take on the Royals. In top news, an outbreak of an intestinal illness causing extreme illness has been detected in 31 states, according to federal health authorities, but the source is still under investigation. As of Thursday, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reported 843 cases of cyclosporiasis, the gastrointestinal affliction caused by the parasite cyclospora. However, the actual number of infections is likely much higher, as many recover without medical treatment. Health officials from California to Texas to Florida have reported cases of cyclosporiasis since early May. Cooking produce effectively prevents infection, as heating food to 158 degrees Fahrenheit kills cyclospora. In business news, Salesforce rarely draws a downgrade from 2 research firms at once, but this week it did. On Thursday, July 9th, KeyBank Capital Markets and Bernstein downgraded Salesforce to a hold, causing the stock to fall roughly 3% to 4% at its low before steadying the next day. Both firms expressed concern that the adoption of Agentforce, the company's flagship artificial intelligence agent platform, is progressing more slowly than expected. A recent survey revealed that more chief information officers plan to trim Salesforce spending over the next year than raise it. This trend raises caution across other software names as well. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 1% over the weekend to about $64,000. Ethereum is up 3% to just over $1,800. And XRP is down 1% to $1.09. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. The Chinese space age is upon us. The People's Republic is pioneering various space initiatives, solidifying its role as a power player in Earth's orbit and beyond. A Chinese spacecraft is now within mere miles of one of the Earth's 7 mysterious quasi-moons, the asteroid known as Kamoa-Lua. Launched in May of 2025, the Chinese spacecraft Tianwen-2 is now just 12.5 miles from the asteroid's surface. After traveling around 620 million miles, the craft will spend nearly a year studying the asteroid before attempting to scoop up samples. Should it succeed, China could become the third country to pull a sample from an asteroid. And in entertainment news, Paramount is reportedly considering leaving California as the Golden State and others prepare a lawsuit over its planned $111 billion takeover of Warner Brothers Discovery. On Sunday, Semaphore reported that friends and advisors to Paramount chief David Ellison are urging him to relocate his corporate headquarters out of the state. The news follows reports that California is preparing to file a lawsuit to block the merger, according to the New York Times. Ellison is being pushed to consider relocating, which would move $30 million in planned spending out of California if Attorney General Rob Bonta sues. However, no decision has been made regarding a move. Paramount bought space in New Jersey last year, signing a 10-year lease for over 285,000 square feet of 1888's Studios production campus in Bayonne. This makes Paramount eligible for a tax credit of up to 40% for movies and television shows filmed in the state. Meanwhile, California has reportedly taken the lead on a potential lawsuit to block the merger, with states including New York, Washington, and Connecticut planning to join in. A draft lawsuit claims the merger would hamper competition for major films, among other concerns. Paramount argues the deal will boost competition in Hollywood, saying it is necessary to compete against tech giants like Netflix, Amazon, and Apple. Reuters reported that a lawsuit could be filed as early as this week, while Paramount aims to close the deal in the third quarter of 2026. Paramount expressed confidence in the transaction, stating, "We are confident the facts and the law support this transaction, and we will continue to defend it vigorously." The studio added, "We continue to engage constructively with regulators around the world and are prepared to address any legitimate antitrust issues." Last month, news surfaced that the European Commission is expected to approve the merger ahead of an impending deadline, while competition authorities in China, South Africa, Saudi Arabia, Ukraine, Serbia, and North Macedonia have already cleared it. A Paramount spokesperson emphasized their constructive engagement with all regulatory bodies. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American author and motivational speaker, Zig Ziglar. And he said, "Success is not a destination, it's a journey." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Encinitas.